shed one tear for any broke island bachelor.
I thought she have not shown sign of settling down.
Oh, you don't mean it. Power to deliver Isabella.
I might have a solution.
You take this and spray twice. Shake the gem. Place it on your lips and say the magic word.
Yes.
Medusola, I'm worried about you. Why don't you settle down?
See how stupid and dumb you sound?
You, my darling, are unlucky in love.
At wedding, you must not cook jollof. You can eat small chops.
People producing the film, actually, they went the extra mile. You can tell that they did a lot of work with pre-production. And what happens when you do your pre-production is that production will run smoothly.
Our job starts from pre-production planning.
They are pre-producers because everything about the production they get to know first. For the session, the script, the casting, the auditions, they prepare everything before other crews will now come in.
We organized the audition. We did a close audition for our A-list actors, and then we have other several B-class actors and C-class actors. We also did audition for those ones because we want to make sure that everybody fits well into their characters. We just don't want to cast out of the blues.
So I auditioned and I waited for them to give me a call back. And then they called me back. They sent me an email and said, congratulations.
You take this and spray twice. Shake the gem.
Place it on your lips and say the magic word.
Yes. Every day with you is magic. Every kiss is better than the last. It's a home I've never known, a place I know will last.
During the pre-productions, we had to do like a mood board, personal mood board. Then we showed it to the production, and then we had to infuse everybody's idea into one mood board so that we could create a single mood board that we were going to use for our presentation, which would guide us when we start.
Sometimes you spend a lot of time planning, you plan all sort of color palettes, costumes, even with your character, the way they behave and stuff like that. But getting on set, sometimes you get a different ball game, and you now start to improvise. It comes with a trade.
They gave me parachute for costume. This parachute.
You could give somebody a dress. The hair can ruin it.
Yes.
So we all sat together, we did a mood board. Everything was intentional. We didn't want this to be like the regular. I mean, we're headed for an AMVCA, by the way, so we took our time. It was intentional. Every design for every scene, for every character was really intentional.
The first wedding we having over 200 extras. Second one is over 500. Then we have a particular one that we're going to have over 2,000 extras.
My big Fairytale Nigeria wedding has about 4 major weddings, okay? And we're trying to make sure that we represent Nigeria well in showcasing this wedding, not just from one tribe point of view. We are trying to move it around from different perspectives. So we are going to feature weddings from different tribes in Nigeria.
we are Nigerians, we are African, and we have to infuse that in whatever we're doing. So you can literally see from our work, we play with Ankara in our costumes. You know, there is Ashoke, there is Abada, which is our theme.
Definitely, you're going to expect some very interesting costume that is authentically Nigerian, and then we're also going to infuse it with some foreign culture. So just to make it generally appealing globally.
Like, we just try to infuse Nigerian culture here and there, and it's going to be amazing.
You know, the theme of the story is finding true love. I love the story, and once I love the story, I'll do whatever it takes just to make sure that the interpretation comes well.
When you're working with a director that knows what he wants, it makes the work easy. Even the producers, they already know what they want. The writers were very detailed in what they wrote.
The good thing about the actors is that they actually know what they want, so they make the work a bit easy for you. Like, you get to discuss with them what they want, share the mood board. They have to do their own alterations.
While we were doing the audition, we had to first understand what the character profile of each of these main characters in our movie are to be. The lead characters, their names are Moji, Tima, and Precious. They are young, vibrant, working class ladies, and they represent the Nigerian dream. Let me put it that way. The dreams that every young Nigerian girl wants to achieve.
With Moji's character, she's a cake baker. She's girly. Most of her costumes are with pink colors. So with the character Precious, who's been played by Lilian Esoro, we had to put her in a lot of bright colors because personally in the story, she's going through a marriage crisis, but she has to pretend that everything is going fine in her family. She has to live the Instagram happy family. So we put her in a lot of bubbling colors, yellow, floral, everything about her is happy. And towards the end, when the husband had to mess up and everything got revealed, we started putting her in dark colors. So everything about the color palette was very intentional.
I played the character of Madame Fantasia. Now, Madame Fantasia is a very peculiar kind of woman. She's very particular about the way you call her. When you watch the film, you'll get what I'm saying. I mean, has anybody ever seen me like this? I don't think so. This is very new. I think I've played a character very similar to her, but not Madame Fantasia is just so over the top, you know, with the way she speaks, with her exclamations and things like that. I enjoyed playing her. I mean, come on. You can tell, right? So, I've had a wonderful time on set. Hey!
Yafumbi and Auntie Funke came to me to help them pray or conduct deliverance on their daughter Moji because they wanted her to get married on time, and they feel that she's not getting younger, and we need to break that spirit of limitation that is hindering her from accessing the marital bliss. Are you listening to me? So we need to break it, overcovate it, spintoism. Yes, for spirit that operates in spinster. A wedding, you must not cook jollof. You can eat small chops.
Marcus is a folk boy, typical Yoruba Lagos boy, to be honest. 3 signs to spot a Marcus. I don't think you can. Basically, the point is, anybody can be served breakfast, yeah? And sometimes you can't really know, and that's just life. You think someone's really into you, and then you realize that that's just not the case, yeah? It's life. We take a lot of L's till we find that one, so it's part of it. I don't personally think you can spot a Marcus.
I need you to slap her and then to want to develop into a scuffle, and then the girls will come.
This is good. Even the school says
My Big Fairytale Wedding, episode 4, scene 12, dates 400.